Electro,
I'm King AF Cisco.
and today we will be discussing Avatar, movie versus TV show.
And we're
And-
back with the three crackheads.
What?
Introduce yourself.
347-567 and 7105. That's my phone number. And and Brandon and Wolf.
Cisco, I still don't forgive you.
I don't care. Listen.
Nobody can. All right, so Avatar, movie versus TV show. Go.
TV show, of course. Like
Yeah, TV
the
show.
movie, like
show is better.
at the beginning of the movie, like book one, water. Yeah, like there's gonna be a book two. After what we just watched.
To start off, I mean, the introduction to the movie was awful too. I didn't like it. You know how they usually do, water.
Yeah.
That was not good in the movie.
It wasn't.
That was
It
not. It
really
was like they
wasn't.
were throwing pebbles and splashes of water. That was no good at all.
Especially when they're showing the air, but I was like, is he bending something or is he
Yeah.
just moving around? Like,
And forgive me to all the Indians that are gonna hear this. There was too many Indians in that movie.
yeah.
Way too. It's one thing to make movies accurate, but then another to be like, let's put an Indian guy here. Like, come on. Like, they got a lot of the details like really well.
And
But
I think
then
Zuko's uncle was some white guy.
Zuko didn't even have a scar. He just had like that whatever pizza thing.
yeah,
Whatever that
like, what
was.
was that? Like
What is that?
that's not a fire burn. Like
That looks like a massive stretch mark.
even if it was healing, it still should look a lot worse.
Yeah. Fire Lord was awful. I didn't like him at all.
Why did we see the Fire Lord so many times? Like he didn't even do anything. All he did was walk around, talk, and at the end it was all like, "We're gonna win the war.
Yeah.
Can you do this for me?"
I mean,
Father.
Yeah, oh, that Azula actor. Oh my goodness. Yes, Father. I do, Father. Like, I don't know.
Wasn't she crazy in the show? Like, why?
Well,
is she
so,
something soft now?
sort of, but like in the show,
She
she was
loses
a
her
lot more
mind.
badass. Like she was more awesome.
She was cunning and everything in the show. And, like, she had
Yeah, it
everything
was.
like everybody wanted.
Even the Earth Kingdom was controlled easily.
The comics, really try to give you a little bit of compassion when it comes to Azula. Because Azula's story doesn't end there. Azula, she really went like a long way with her character. I like the Ember Islands episode where she tries to show off in front of this guy that's there at the beach, and like your arms look so strong. Yeah. I
Oh,
know.
and also, apparently they forgot this when they're making the movie. Firebenders should be able to firebend anywhere, even if fire's not around.
That's right.
Yeah.
They should.
That's the whole point of called
Yeah.
firebending. They can make fire out of nothing wherever they are.
The only thing to start a fire you need is like a little air. That's all you need is oxygen just to start making fire.
And yet in the movie,
Exactly.
when Zuko's uncle made fire out of nothing, it was like, oh my god, he's making fire out of nothing. Like,
That was
so
very-
what? He's
So
They
supposed to
have
be
to
doing
literally
that.
like take fire to like bend it. They can't really like create the fire to their fists like they can do. They can't really create the fire. They have to take the fire and like manipulate it. That's something crazy though, because firebenders. Somebody has to talk to me about like this girl that could this guy can like I call it that he could firebend through his mind. Combustion Man. That guy with the eye in his
I don't remember
on
that
his
guy.
forehead. The guy with the eye in his forehead in book 3, that he could shoot like fire through his head. He shoots like explosions through his mind.
Oh man, I forgot his name.
Yeah, no, and Sokka calls him Sparky Boom Man, and then after that he calls him Combustion Man, because they can do like the special type of fire bending through their mind.
Yeah.
Another thing I didn't like was Katara in the movie. She was always attached to Aang.
She looked like a walking hippo.
Yeah. And yet, but in the show, she seemed like a lot more independent. Like she actually seemed like a leader.
A lot of the scenes that Aang was doing should have been Katara, because Aang tried to be like the compassionate, hopeful one, but that's usually Katara doing those
right.
lines, And
And
some of the scenes for Aang were pretty cool though, the airbending, they got that right, they got some of the moves right. The glider was pretty cool too,
True.
The Appa was alright, he looked like a giant goat.
But still,
God.
the show is way better than
Yeah,
the
the
movie.
show will
that's for
always
sure.
be way better.
And also, I can't seem to recall Katara really fighting at all in the movie.
Oh yeah, that was the
Like-
longest
like-
part.
Word, she doesn't.
Yeah.
She just like trains. And one thing, Momo, he looks like that Zambumafu. He looks like that Zambumafu lemur. Yo, Momo, Katara doesn't really fight though. She doesn't. She's just there to kind of like, I don't know.
Spectate.
Yeah.
If they
Sokka
were
was
to,
creepy.
if they were to make a, if they were to make a live action remake of the whole show, would you watch it?
No. No.
I mean, I'd give it a chance. They are gonna make one. They are doing a Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Live action. I'm.
Yeah.
They just need the right directors, the right people, you know, actors. They
I
need
mean,
to really get it right.
I kind of feel like, you know, it still won't work as a movie because I feel like, you know, there are just some things that should just stick to like
Maybe
being,
not
like
a-
being how they're originally made.
Maybe not a remake though. Maybe like a sequel or something. You know, because
They could make a
They
sequel.
could make a sequel. They
But
really.
not try to make a remake.
Yeah, not remake. I think they should leave it
Because
alone.
if you try to remake a show that's already been good enough, it'll just come out bad. Look,
Yeah.
look what they did to Teen Titans.
Exactly.
Teen Titans
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
look at that.
Oh,
Shit's
yeah.
trash.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
The
This is
Fairy
stupid.
Odd Parents. Like, who the hell is that girl? God damn.
Oh, they destroyed the Fairly Odd Parents with that girl, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
They can't. That's the problem. They can't remaster shows that's already good enough. Like,
Exactly.
stop.
Man, they introduced the
That's-
dragon way too early in Avatar.
Exactly.
That dragon, oh my goodness. And they made like a weird sound. Like I've never heard that before.
I never knew a dragon can do that.
No. They messed up the whole idea of the
Like when
dragon.
it gives birth.
No,
Oh
they-
yeah, that's also it. Okay, like in the show, Appa makes this like big roaring sound. Yeah, but on the show he's all like.
or like you know. So, Apple's way more funny in the show. Like they gave him like a lot of work. You know.
When they came out the cave, he went, "Ugh."
Oh yeah, he came out of the cave. He was like.
The way to
They
get
put
out.
work into Appa.
I'm not gonna say the movie's bad. I
No,
mean,
the
I mean,
movie
I
was-
mean,
the
I
movie
mean,
was.
I mean, I mean, probably. I think the scene where Aang sees all the Airbenders dead. I actually like that scene a lot better than the show where he was just going through the temple and then just found a couple of bodies. Like I felt like him seeing his all the Airbenders dead. I kind of like how they did that scene. Like that scene seemed very good.
It wasn't as emotional as the show though. I mean, the show when Aang discovers Gyatso's body in the temple and then he starts to like glow for like his first time.
Mhm.
Like, come on, like that was emotional. The music, oh man, the music in that show gets me all the time, man. They did great on that. I don't know, Avatar: The Last Airbender, the movie, it doesn't give you really not so much emotion. You know?
Oh yeah, there's also one thing I hate about the movie. We only see Aang lose control once, whereas in the show, especially even when he lost Appa, he completely lost it.
Oh yeah, he went bananas on those sandbenders.
That's right.
Yo, he went nuts on them.
He just pointed to say,
The
"I'm gonna get
thing
a
is
headshot."
that you know they did it, but the thing about the movie is that they killed off Zhao differently. They drowned him, but in the show he gets taken to the spirit world. Like in the movie, they leave him in the water,
Oh yeah.
and then he drowned. The waterbenders kill him, but the spirit that Aang was manipulating in the show takes him.
There's also another scene I hate. Like this is also with the acting as well. Like four Waterbenders walk up to him. He shoots a little bit of fire at them. They dodge it. They start taking off his robe and just like drop it, and then boom! They just
Did you see Aang at the ending? He just.
Yeah,
like what is
what
he
was
doing?
that? Like,
yeah, I know.
how's
Like,
that bound?
like
Like
here, this movie's awful. like, I don't,
Won't you come sell
like,
us
I didn't get
sometime?
that scene. Oh my goodness.
oh, and also in the show, when he found out he was gonna be the Avatar, he ran away without anyone knowing where he went. Like in the movie, like all the Airbenders actually just saw him run away. Like
Yeah, that's like telling your parents, you can't find me at my grandma's house. Like running away and telling them where you're going.
oh, and his arrow tattoos. I'm pretty sure that those were just a bunch of random symbols.
Yeah, I thought that was like handwriting on top of his head or something. You know, I didn't get that.
Just a marker. It's a villain
Just a
ball.
marker.
I really feel bad for that movie though. They spent a lot of money on it. A lot. So just to like It's just I don't know. I feel like that movie was a disrespect to the show.
Yep.
It was.
Oh, no, the tattoo is glow in the dark crazy art.
Because they introduced the Fire Lord like in book 1, and we don't even see his face till like season 3.
Exactly.
You know, like that doesn't make sense.
Like he's the Fire Lord. This is the guy that Aang is going to fight at the very end of the show. Like, don't show his face because don't show his face a couple times. You have him do nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Exactly. Anything.
He is way too big. So just put him in there and do nothing and just appear in a couple of scenes.
Like, it would be nice if y'all just introduce him instead of just showing him. Like,
Yeah.
come on, like, build up the tension. But they didn't do that.
No, they didn't. At
They
all.
just skipped it. Like,
He's just walking around in his robe telling people what to do.
exactly.
And there's only that one dramatic scene where the general walks in to let him know your son betrayed us. And if we make it that one scene where we don't see his face, like, how did he escape? Like, I feel like that would have been the perfect time for us to actually see him rather than the other time where
Yeah,
we see
they
his
played
face.
that off as if we haven't seen his face yet.
Exactly.
You know, that made no sense. They're like, alright, you guys haven't seen. Like, at first you think, oh, maybe that wasn't the Fire Lord. You know?
That
was
was
off.
the Fire Lord from the very beginning.
I know, it happened to be Travis from The Walking Dead.
Hey, Travis! Hey, Travis! Hey, Travis! You didn't die after all.
Oh, man. That show needs, you know, I mean, they gotta be careful if they're gonna do the remake. I know they are gonna do one.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on Netflix, but they gotta be very, very careful. You know?
They gotta be very
Because
very
you can't, you know, you can't just make any random adaptation to the show without sticking true to the actual. Because if it's canon, if it's gonna be like canon, if it's gonna be like part of the actual story, then you gotta be very, very careful there. Because look at what they did with the Star Wars movies, man. The new trilogy.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
You know, that was Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker. It was okay, but it was not good. You know, just you know, especially when Carrie Fisher died. Ooh, that they used old footage to introduce her to that movie. That was not good.
Yep.
That was not good.
That was messed
That
up.
was very messed up.
Really
Like
was.
you know that she's looking like past Ray in the movie. You could tell she's not even looking at her. Like in reality, it's like, you know, it's not even real.
Well, I
But
gotta
they
say,
needed better actors for that Avatar. The last
Well,
one.
all I gotta say is if they are gonna make a remake, they need to watch all three seasons of the show
and
just-
analyze it
exactly.
hour by hour. Like,
To
they
do
need
that,
to analyze it 100% perfect.
They'll have to watch Legend of Korra too. Because
They have
there's a lot of details in that show that talk about Aang and his backstory and everything like that. You know, you got to look at the future also.
Oh, this was what no. Okay. So in the show, Katara and Zuko, what is it? Sokka? Yeah. Katara and Sokka. They were on a boat when they first found Aang. Like, and that's only because Katara was just getting so mad, just pushing the water back onto the ice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. That was good. But the movie, they just stumbled upon it,
Yeah, that was not good.
and then it was like that.
And then hey, yeah, that wasn't good. Sokka was really creepy. That actor was like I don't know. That was very creepy.
Yeah, he was like that.
Like
Weird-
for half of
weird
that,
stare.
and they didn't even call him Sokka. He was Sokka,
So ill.
and it was that's not even Aang. Ong.
Oh.
Ong. Hello, Avatar Ong. And Sokka.
There's a
like,
whole
but-
thing on how they pronounce that name wrong in the movie,
Yeah.
too.
There was way too many Indians in that movie. That's the problem. I'm sorry to all the Indians that are hearing me, but you know, maybe they wanted to give the Indians a job in that movie. I don't know. But bro, that movie wasn't good.
I guess maybe the director's Indian, so
Katara
he
wasn't good. Those actors were killing it in
Yeah.
a bad way. Sokka looked creepy. He never smiled until the ending. So he met Yue. Like come on, he started smiling when he met Yue, and especially when Yue was when she was gonna die. Did you see his face when he was like? He looked like he just dropped like his last slice of pizza on the floor. Oh my god.
Alright, so y'all have been talking about Avatar, which they have a cartoon version and a live action version. Now, any movie you take, okay, let me say that again. What movie would you take and make and would want to see a live action replay of it?
What movie or TV show you?
What both. Anyway,
What TV show you want to see turn into a movie?
So-
into,
like-
no, into a live action movie.
To a live action movie.
So, like, you
like
know-
how they did the Fairly Odd Parents into a live, yeah.
With
Yeah,
Drake
yeah.
Bell?
Yeah, with
Huh?
Drake Bell. Yeah.
With Drake Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah. It was
It was
okay.
alright.
It was alright.
Alright, that wasn't the best.
Maybe it would have been better when I was a kid, but I've grown
and
up.
Tootie-
Yo, it was alright.
Tootie?
Yeah,
Being,
dude, now
being Victoria's sister?
Get the fuck out of here.
What is going on?
There's no way in
No
hell
way.
Tootie would look out
She was so
like that.
convincing though when she was younger though. They played a scene with a flashback of Tootie.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
her braces
that
and
was
everything.
convincing.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's
But
Tootie.
older,
Get the fuck out of here.
So right, what movie / TV show would you turn into a live action remake?
Let's see.
Wow. Shoot, that's hard. That's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, it's difficult.
yeah.
They made
Because
many
there's a lot of
Disney-
shows that,
yeah.
that need to stay all they are, but they gotta leave it alone.
Well, many times. Well,
Well, they fucked
Well,
up
they-
Ben 10. You saw those 2 movies live action? Fucking disgusting.
I'm so glad I forgot about those movies. Okay, I am so glad I forgot about
They
those
made a
movies.
live
Those
action
movies
Ben
were
10?
just
Yeah, they
that
made
was
like 2
disgusting.
movies, 2 Ben 10 movies. It was
That was
freaking horrible.
disgusting.
The CGI was off point.
And also, okay, I don't know about anybody else, but the first Scooby Doo movies where they're like grown ups, ill, that's ill.
Oh, the one with the little dog. I forget the little dog's name.
You don't know the little dog?
What's the little dog's name then?
Scrappy Doo.
Yeah, Scrappy Doo.
You didn't know his name was Scrappy Doo?
Yeah, that guy. No, whatever.
All you do is freaking Scrappy. You'd be like, you want to square up? Buddy? You
Man,
want to
what's-
square up?
yeah.
Come on, buddy. You wanna square up?
It's really hard to say because turning a cartoon into a live action
Yeah.
movie like
That's a lot.
it's not easy.
It's not easy.
That's
It's
a
not.
lot. You gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, you gotta know.
You gotta know what you're doing.
All right, then
Really,
movies then, like they did with Aladdin. You know they're making a
Aladdin.
second Aladdin movie.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I was really hoping that they would do that.
The second Aladdin movie, the original one didn't really hit people as much, but I hope. I never even knew there was a second
Maybe
Aladdin
like
movie.
maybe something like Frozen or like
Frozen?
I don't know.
Live
Because
action?
Live action?
I mean, I don't
CGI,
know.
Yeah,
But
like
if you
that,
pick the
yeah.
right actors, I don't know. Because it had an emotional touch with the cartoon. So depends.
I mean, look
Maybe
what
in the
they.
future.
I mean, look at what they did with the
Moana
lion with the
was
Lion
really
King.
Oh, they do Moana. That's it. I'm flipping out that window. Oh man.
Moana was crazy.
Yeah.
Moana was crazy.
So what movie?
That's hard. That's
Yeah,
hard.
that's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
hard.
that's hard.
There's no.
Have you guys ever seen Adventure Time? You think that could work?
That could be as a movie?
I don't know.
No.
I'm making. Like doing Jake. I don't think that.
Like, I think it's possible, kind of, but they're gonna have to like smush like 3-5 seasons of comedy into one movie.
What if they make it? What if they make Adventure Time into a live action series?
Oh no!
Oh, no,
No!
What?
No. Have y'all ever seen the show Happy? No.
I don't know if that's a show.
Yeah, there's a show called Happy.
I don't know.
Okay. I would say okay. It would depend. It would depend on the view on how old the viewers have to be. Like if they're like if it's probably made for kids, then well I guess they could make it work. But it was for like for really mature audiences.
No.
Maybe it could.
It's depending.
I'm not
It's
sure
depending
yet.
on the director too. It's depending how they're gonna put it.
Yeah.
You know who they could do probably? Ryan Reynolds could do like a Deadpool show. That, but you
He
know,
could do it.
He
Yeah,
could,
it
he
could
could
be
do
a
that.
show.
He could do
Could
a
be
show
a
with
show.
Deadpool. 'Cause, I mean, it's obviously not gonna be for kids.
Exactly.
But they'll turn like the
Show.
live action probably to like cartoon because they did awful. Because one thing they, you know, I'm not gonna lie. You know the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
That was great, but I just don't like the new cartoon that they came out with.
Well,
After that.
I mean, the second one I didn't like as much because, I mean, I didn't like how that they showed they showed the Shredder's face.
And where? The
Like-
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the Nickelodeon.
Yeah, in the second movie, like I didn't like the
movie.
Yeah, I didn't like that they
Okay.
showed his face.
The movie, I mean, Mikey was funny. They
Well,
got him
that-
right.
that's his
They-
character.
They was good.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be like big like
Yeah.
that. They're not supposed to be like
Scrawny.
they're not like that.
I think they did a little extra on Shredder's claws. It's like
Yeah, yo,
three claws.
that
at
looks like
once.
like a super razor. like,
Like 3 forks get put together and they just spread out.
that's
Shredder's
literally
claws
probably
are
what
like-
it was. They put 3 forks
Yeah,
at
see
the
that?
end. No,
That's
no.
right.
And the new show, I think I've only seen one episode of that.
I didn't like it.
But you know,
I don't know.
I'm honestly not
Well,
fan.
if you
not
read
fan
the
of
comics, it's been good. For
This
teenage
is
boys.
crazy. This turned into something else. The
Yeah.
show was great though. My Life as a Teenage Robot. That show was pretty good.
it. Did they make that into a live action?
No,
They could.
They could make that. I
They
mean,
could.
it just depends. You gotta be careful with that. That's
Yeah.
that was on. I don't know.
Nah,
was it
you know what they
Cartoon
should
Network?
do? They could do it, but they have to do it like some Wally CG type shit.
Yeah.
They gotta do some Wally CG type shit.
Y'all
Yeah.
saw the Dora?
Oh my
the
God.
Dora live remake?
This
I
the
think
Indian.
that-
No, no, I have not.
No, yeah.
no.
I,
I heard that was
I
pretty
liked
good.
it. I liked it. Yeah.
I heard it was
What
pretty
is it
good.
with on her? The girl that plays the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that was pretty good. I didn't see too much of it.
It just came to mind. What if they try to make a live action of Wally?
Oh man.
Apocalypse world, Wally type shit.
When are we gonna get all
Did
those
you guys hear that they're
Gonna be skinny people wearing sumo suits.
You know they're making you guys know Last of Us the game. They're making
Yeah.
a show.
That's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
They're
yeah.
making it a show.
Yeah.
They gotta make it a show or a movie.
I think I forget.
That's a movie.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
they're
a
making a
movie.
movie.
They're making
If
a
they're gonna
movie.
make a movie, it's
That's
it
gonna
better
be
be
good.
a best movie ever made.
That's gonna be pretty good. Not gonna lie.
They got a good storyline from the game
Yeah.
and all that. Like,
I mean, Last of Us
Good.
2, though, you know,
What if they ruin it?
if they ruin it, I'm gonna sue
Like
somebody.
Avatar.
they gotta get good. They gotta get some really good accurate actors for them.
They gotta get some
I
good
mean, unless they're
actors.
gonna do it like that's really gonna be Joel.
No Indians.
No Indians.
No, yeah, no Indians.
No, tell me
Why?
I started
No
playing the
white
game. That's the
people.
game you told me to play, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
a
told you.
great game.
So,
You need to-
no, I played the first one. I got scared and I turned it off.
Oh, you didn't get scared. You didn't get scared. It's because you couldn't pass a boss. That's why you couldn't.
What are those zombies
Oh,
called? The big old the
bloaters.
roaches.
The bloaters.
Oh my
So
god!
there's
That
runners.
thing just goes. He sees you. He hears you.
Just
Goes
wait until
straight
you go
towards
to the hotel.
Oh,
Just wait until
no.
you go to the hotel. It's even worse. You're
There's-
surrounded by 20 of them. 20 bloater zombies and
So
one
there's-
boss. Like, come on.
So there's runners, there's stalkers, clickers. Those you gotta be careful.
Oh, the clickers are the worst.
The clickers. Yeah. Those.
Those are instant deaths. Those are instant deaths.
Those things get close to you. They kill you, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta throw a brick.
Yeah.
Fuck. They kill them. They're like, get the fuck out of here.
The way they walk, it's so funny. That's what they do.
Yeah, because
They use
they're
echolocation for that.
yeah, they do use like a location, like bats.
Yeah.
Oh no, we can't do it. No.
Since we're talking about turning games into shows and movies,
They did horrible with Assassin's Creed though.
yeah,
It would
that's
be
what I was
horrible.
thinking.
Yes,
Yes,
I hated that.
no.
I hated
They-
the Assassin's Creed movie was not good. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
It wasn't
didn't
good.
see it.
They didn't
It's
get
not
it.
good?
don't bother
No.
with it.
Don't bother. Don't
It's
bother.
terrible.
What was it? They try to mash up all the
No,
games into
one
one.
thing they did, the animals.
Oh no, I think so. I mean, because okay,
You're an Assassin's Creed fan. What they try to do? They try to
So,
like put all the games into one.
Abstergo and all of that was not good. I mean, because what they did is that the Animus has not the way they trained these assassins, the guys that they strapped to the Animus.
Yeah.
That whole process was awful because they literally strapped you to all like these machines.
No,
and
it's
you
just
up
it's
and
just a
down.
head.
You
thing.
learn that it's a genetic thing that you in the game.
Yeah.
It's genetic things that you pick up as you go through the story.
That's
you know they
also
become
true,
a
yeah.
part of you. But that's nothing like that. You actually have to train first, and then you get into that.
What? No. You train it
I
while
know.
you're using it.
And then they escape Abstergo like.
It's
in the
supposed to
movie.
be like a VR type shit. Like you're living in
Yeah.
another person's
I
body.
know how I feel. I know how I feel when I'm
And then
sick.
they. But yeah, and then they escape Abstergo with like some Chinese girl, and it wasn't good. I didn't like it. It was not good. I thought it was gonna be something close to like the movie,
Is it
to
like
the
based?
show, to the games, but
Is
it was
it based off like the first game or like
No,
the second or
it's
third?
based off nothing.
Like
I'm
it's
sorry.
just
I mean, I
following
heard,
its
I
own
heard
story.
it was. They said they were gonna make it canon, but that movie didn't turn out well. And the problem is that movie came out with another movie. When you
That movie
there was
came-
another movie that was coming out around the same time as Assassin's Creed, and I think that's why the numbers went down. So that movie, don't waste your time. If you want to see it, you can go ahead. But I don't. But
But just be
Yeah.
prepared.
It's kind of
not
hard
good.
turning
Yeah,
games
just be
into
prepared.
movies.
Yeah.
Cause look what they did to Sonic. It came out good, but the first design of
Oh,
Sonic,
Yeah,
it was
that
nasty.
movie was great.
Yeah.
That movie,
That
was,
movie
great.
was definitely great.
That movie was great.
And
I loved it.
they're bringing Tails. They're bringing
Yeah,
Tails
they,
from
at
the
the
second
ending,
one.
they teased him in the ending. That's
They
awesome.
teased him in the end. He's like, "Where's Sonic?" There he is.
Yeah.
Like, man,
And they did. Jim Carrey made
you
a
telling
great
me, you
Eggman.
telling me Tails is faster than Sonic now? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Jim Carrey made a great Eggman. He
Oh,
was great.
also,
I can't wait until he has to be in the second one.
He has to because
He
he's
has
gonna
to.
come back somehow.
Yeah.
Smin.
also, okay, well, I haven't seen it, but have any of you watched the Detective Pikachu movie?
Yes, I've seen it. I've seen
I
it.
haven't seen it. Was it good?
Yeah, it was.
So,
Ryan Reynolds,
how was it? Like,
Ryan
a bunch
Reynolds
of
played Pikachu.
there was a lot of kids in the school I worked at that didn't like it.
Because they don't get the
There was a lot
jokes.
of kids.
It's like
No, they just didn't like the designs of the
What,
Pikachu and all that.
what-
I don't know.
what-
I didn't get that. I don't know.
Like the first Sonic movie?
the designs of the
Yeah.
Pokemons, they came out alright. They came out just like the CGI and the
I haven't
cards.
seen it yet, but I don't know.
It's a good movie. It's on Netflix. You should watch it. It really is a good movie.
There's this one Dragon Ball Z movie they put into live action that was
Ew,
good.
ew, don't
I
mention
think-
that.
I
Don't
never
mention
saw
that.
that.
Ew,
I never- I
ew,
never seen it.
ew,
No,
don't mention it.
no,
Don't
You know what I'm
mention
talking
it.
about.
Frieza looking
Ew,
You know-
ew,
you know what's what
ew, don't mention it. Ew.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Get that shit out of here. Don't talk about it.
Okay, that's how
If
bad
you
it is.
if you bring that up, it's like bringing up the old Mortal Kombat movies.
Next to
Ew.
that, Avatar was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly can't think of any cartoon that I think could be turned into a live action.
There's some games that are probably good. I don't know.
They have to make a
Follow.
Super Mario.
How
movie.
about GTA 5?
I heard that they want to do Gears of War. They want to do like a Gears of
Nah, it
War.
won't be believable. Gears of War, it probably
Gears
could
of
be.
War. They want to,
Yeah,
but
no,
the thing is, they want to bring in this guy that
Post-apocalypse.
plays as Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. They want him to play as Marcus. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he'll be a good character.
As Marcus Phoenix.
Marcus Phoenix.
Gears of War. I'd be interested in seeing a movie like that. You know? But they gotta really get that right. 'Cause
They
this
gotta
Assassin's
make- they
Creed,
gotta
they
make a Super
destroyed my
Mario game.
dreams.
They gotta make a Super
They,
Mario
like-
movie, man.
Super Mario movie.
Super Mario movie.
Oh,
It's better than the old
I'd like
ones.
to see that. I'd like to see
That'd be
that.
cool.
They
And then,
did
he
Sonic.
and then he crosses over with Sonic.
Oh, for the
actually,
Olympics?
Yeah.
okay, hey guys, actually,
Sonic versus
by the way,
Sonic
I'm
Olympic
not,
game.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but in I think in the 1990s they actually did make a live action Mario Bros movie.
But it didn't come out nice. It didn't come out nice. But since we're like in the 21st century, everything is improving in technology. They probably can make a better movie now.
Technology.
That's actually what I was talking about. Something like now since we have Detective Pikachu and Sonic in as live action movies, like I think we I think they could probably do an animated
I saw
Mario
the show
movie.
and it looked like they're delivering pizza. What the hell? These two people mustaches. They look like the original
Did
guy.
you order
from
a
the
pizza?
statue.
Oh, it's like the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Some of them was pretty good. The live action ones back then. They were funny.
And one up the mushrooms.
They were.
All right, so this is Electro.
And we signing off.